is up, YouTube? Today I'm showing you guys how to make a two-way slasher on NBA 2K21, a build that can lock up the opposing team's best player, but can also score on offense, can also dribble on offense, do everything. This build should be a more popular build, and you see we're gonna make it with the Hall of Fame defense and the Hall of Fame playmaking. This build should be everywhere. People should have these because they're so overpowered. The reason though people don't have them is because if you want to be able to shoot efficiently on this build, you need to have your max shooting badges and your max hotspots, and people do not like grinding them out. But if you want to do the grind, get to the end and be a super elite player with this build, then it's definitely worth it. You see shooting badges, like I said, you need all of those, all 11, all of those upgraded. The playmaking, you need the ball handle, pass accuracy to a 68, that'll give you 12 playmaking. You see driving dunk, driving layup, close shot up, that gives you 6 finishing. And then with the defense, of course, perimeter, steal, lateral, offensive and defensive rebound to help out with the boards, and you have a badge count of 6, 11, 12, and 20. I mean, it's really up to you. You can add more playmaking if you want it, but it's not necessary. As long as you got the quick first step and, you know, some dimer, stuff like that, you'll be good with 12. With the weight, I would go 235, get that strength up to a 60. More strength equals more contact dunks. And wingspan has to be 86 because you want to have that 81 driving dunk. At 99, that gives you an 85 driving dunk, and then slashing takeover to go with the two-way slasher name, and boom, two-way slasher, Victor Oladipo, Richard Hamilton. The thing about this build is you could basically just kind of be a role player. You could be locking up the opposing team's best defender or best offensive player. You could get steals, transition dunks, and then boom, you get slashing takeover, and now all of a sudden you're the offensive option. All the point guard's got to do is give you the ball, or you can take it up yourself, and nobody is going to be able to stop you. They will have to double team you in the paint. Even if they do that, you'll still be able to dunk on them. And if you want, if they're double teaming you, that means somebody is open. I definitely recommend this build. Playing with a shooting center if you can. If not, it's not the end of the world because, you know, you could run pick and roll. This build can shoot, like I said. It's not going to be a play shot out there. You got to have your hot zones. You got to have your shooting badges. You got to have the timing all down. With the finishing badges, you want slithery. You want contact. That's just going to help you finish efficiently. With the shooting badges, you need Ranger Center. You're going to need Hot Zone Hunter. You're going to need Flexible Release. That badge is super important this year. And then, you know, corner, catch and shoot, clutch shooter, whatever you want. And honestly, you don't need Range Extender Gold if you don't plan on shooting from the hash. But I like to shoot deep with my build, so I would go with Ranger Center Gold. With the playmaking, like I said, quick first step Hall of Fame is a must. If you're being the main dribbler, which I would not recommend with this build because it's going to be hard to get off threes unless you're playing twos, and then it's fine. But if you're playing like threes rec, it's going to be important to get threes. And being the main ball handler, not having somebody on the team that can create their own three, it's going to be tough. But hey, man, if you want, you know, you can take on handles for days, put on floor general, dimer. If you want the handles for days, if you're playing twos, you know, you can put on dimer, floor general for your big man, anything to help them out. And like I said, man, it's just it really depends on the role you're playing. Whether you're playing the lock, whether you're dribbling, whether you're playing fives and you're kind of just, you know, out there doing a whole bunch of stuff. It's really up to you. With the defensive badges, you can never have too many. You see Clams, Hall of Fame, Intimidator. This build has great rebounding, so rebound chaser up, rim protector, and chase down. So if anybody beats you, you can just smack it off the backboard. Pick dodger, you know, people are going to be running screens, especially comp players, especially people trying to fade. Anything you can have to go around those screens helps. I mean, what else is there? 3 upgrades. I mean, you can have pickpocket. This build's going to get steals no matter what. You can have heart crusher to knock the other team's takeover down. You can have basically any of these badges. You can't go wrong. Defensive leader if your team wants it. It's all up to you. You see the count 6, 11, 12, and 20. Super all-around build. Super versatile build, something that can do everything on the court. I know people don't like feeling like, you know, their build can only do one thing. This build can do defense, it can do playmaking, it can do shooting, and it can do dunking. So this is definitely not one of those builds. Let me know if you guys have a two-way slasher, if you've seen any in the park. What you think about this, man? This is Tonic. I will catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.